you're Devin Vassell here, you cannot go up the gut. You've got to stay. Like, why would you even? Like, what are you even doing? Why? Why? Keldon Johnson, this is a terrible box out right now. Like, get into Dario Saric's jersey, box him out, use the lower half of your body, drive him out. You don't even. That is pathetic. What are the Spurs doing? I mean, this is supposed to be a switch, and then I guess this is supposed to be a switch, but then nobody actually switched, so now no one's actually guarding Devin Booker. Look at the Spurs player. Just get in a defensive stance with your feet set right now. You have nothing but time. Why? Look at this. Why are you going uphill? Your feet are still not set. This is not a defensive stance. Wow. Okay, so the Spurs player falls here, but he's backpedaling. You fell because you're backpedaling, and you should never, ever backpedal in transition. The Spurs player should be sprinting over here. No backpedaling involved. So, yeah, now you just fell. This is just mind-numbingly atrocious drop coverage. If you want to be in drop coverage, your feet have to be set because you got to be able to guard the ball, and so you stunted the ball and you're going to cover to Jock Landale. I mean, are you kidding? Look at this. What were you playing soccer right now? So now Romeo Langford's got to step up and backside help, and it leaves Landry Shamet wide open. If you want to play the gaps, you cannot be moving your feet inwards towards the ball. You got to already be there. See, look at the Spurs player. Look how he's moving his feet inward towards the ball. So now the Suns player can just get it and go, Torrey Craig. Okay, so here's the problem right here. So Isaiah Roby is taking Jock Landale. Fine. So then what was this Spurs player doing then? Why were you not up here ready to guard right now? What? It's just a terrible gamble by Trey Jones. I don't even, what is there really else to say? Look at Trey Jones here. I mean, really? Really? Okay. More awful drop coverage of Isaiah Roby. You got to get your feet set. You got to be over here. You got to have your feet set so you can stunt at the ball, but then also recover to Jock Landale. You're literally not guarding either here. Like, you can't slide over to Jock Landale right now. That's why backside defender's coming. And you're not even guarding the ball. So really, you might as well have just been laying on the ground, I guess. What is Keldon Johnson doing? First of all, if you want to be in the gaps, get up. You're still in the gaps if you're here, but you're closer to your man, and your feet have to be set. I mean, your feet just aren't set. You have no chance now. Look at this. It's just rip and go now. You're not going to get out in time. Player's not going to be able to guard Devin Booker in the open floor. It's okay. It's transition. It happens. But if you're Keldon Johnson, stop. Keldon Johnson's got to be over here helping. So this Spurs player's got to get up and force Devin Booker here. That's what has to happen. If you're going to try and guard Devin Booker one-on-one playing off your back foot, well, then it's just not going to happen. Horrible gamble by Gorgui Dieng right here. Just guard DeAndre Ayton. Look at this. So you gamble here. Look at that. Now you're out of position to guard DeAndre Ayton. I mean, that's... Shot goes up. Let's see who's boxing out for the Spurs. None. That is a circle of no one boxing out. Why can't you just guard the ball? I don't understand why you have to crowd campaign out all the way out there, but okay, just keep guarding. This gamble here, you're out of the play now. You're not... Okay, if Gorgui Dieng is going to double right here, then Devin Vassell's got to be up here. Look at this. So Gorgui Dieng goes to double. Devin Vassell's got to be up here. He has to rotate, and then Dieng would have to sprint out over there. I mean, there's no reason for Devin Vassell to be in backside help right now. Look at this. You're already moving over into the paint. DeAndre Ayton is beyond the three-point line. So now this skip pass. So you're trapping Devin Booker here. This pass stopped. This pass just got made. Gorgui Dieng has to come here. Now. Look at Gorgui Dieng. Where are you going? Why are you crowding Devin Booker? Why are you just not in a defensive stance with your feet set? You're crowding Devin, but you have no chance. Devin Booker's hard enough to guard when you are in a defensive stance. So you're going to crowd him now. So look at this. So now DeAndre Ayton, you're already beat. DeAndre Ayton doesn't have to set a screen. He can start rolling, and that screws up your entire drop coverage. I mean, this is a bad switch right here if that's what you're doing. So you need to be up here ready to guard. You're not. Like, and then you're going to, look at this. And this is a horrible switch. Look at, you're here, Devin Booker's here. So now you're out of position. You're going to end up crowding Devin Booker again. So you're already beat right now. Like, DeAndre Ayton again can start rolling, and that screws up your drop coverage. Got to stay connected to your man right here. If you're Keldon Johnson, up, because Dario Saric is going to slip this. So if he slips it and you're not connected to him, well, this is what happens. Okay, so this is a horrible double team by Devin Vassell because he's just going to gamble here. Like, you want to close off this area here. Look at Devin Vassell here, gamble right here, stop. But if Zach Collins, like, Devin Vassell's doubling, why is Zach Collins not even seeing this? You got to be seeing the ball too, okay? Because right now, Zach Collins is going to have to rotate over to Dario Saric, okay? If he cuts, and then if a pass goes here, Trey Jones would go here, Devin Vassell here. But Zach Collins, I mean, you don't even know what's going on. The fans know more about what's going on in the game than you. So Keita Bates-Diop gets beat off the dribble. Okay, double team comes. So these two Spurs players can't be staring at the ball because if this skip pass gets thrown here, this player's got to go here, this Spurs player here, and that's where Keita Bates-Diop would go. But we're having a lot of people just staring at the ball right now. Keita Bates-Diop, you never guard like this. You have to keep Devin Booker in front of you. One, so that you can see the ball in your man. Two, because, you know, this is also possible. Why is this a switch? If you're Keldon Johnson, just stay with the ball. Trey Jones can stay here. Look at this. You switch. It's not timed the right way. And look at this, because Trey Jones was just going this way. Well, Mikal Bridges is coming off a flare screen, and you're not going to be able to get over it. Don't switch this down screen, okay? Zach Collins needs to stay attached to DeAndre Ayton and get his arms out and show. But you're attached because if he slips it, you're going to be able to stay with him. Look at Zach. What is Zach Collins doing? I mean, wow. If you want to switch this screen, and by the way, this switch is incredibly early, but if you're going to do this, get your hand. Why is this player's hand on the screener? Like, you need to be up now, ready to guard Devin Booker. See, you got your hands on the screener for absolutely no reason. So you're not, you just, look at, you're going uphill. Devin Booker's going downhill. More atrocious drop coverage. Your feet have to be set if you want to be able to stunt at the ball and recover to Ayton. That's drop coverage. This is not drop coverage. Look at this. You're not. How are you going to get over to Ayton? You're not, is the answer. Again, if you're playing the gaps, your feet have to be set. You can't be moving towards the ball. Look at, you're moving towards the ball. I mean, this is, you have no chance. Jeez. If this is going to be a switch, it has to be now. Devin Vassell's got to switch onto the screener now, because look what happens here. So you're going to want to switch this now. Okay, well, your man is all the way down here, and this Spurs player went to take him. So now you're just kind of like walking around in space. The Spurs couldn't run drop coverage any worse if they tried. You can't. Your feet have to be set. You have no, look at, you're backpedaling. How in the world are you going to get to Jock Landale now? So now we've got about all of the city of San Antonio surrounding Landale. Beautiful.